What if I told you that certain secrets are meant to remain hidden, known only to the chosen few? Even you, perhaps, have things you never reveal lightly. Fascinating, isn't it? But it's true. There's a quiet power in silence, one that often slips by unnoticed. Silence, in fact, can be the strongest statement you ever make. By staying silent, you cloak yourself in mystery, becoming unpredictable, and with that, less exposed. Silence serves as a shield, guarding your heart and your intentions. It's a calculated move that keeps those who oppose you uncertain, unsettled. In this eye-opening video, I'll share 5 vital things that God's chosen should never voice aloud. Some matters are sacred, meant only for you and the Lord. Stay with me until the end to uncover these 5 truths that must remain untold. Let's dive into these exclusive insights. If you are among God's chosen, never reveal these 5 sacred things to anyone. Number 1. Your future dreams and plans. The first thing to guard is your dreams and aspirations. Why? Because the enemy only has limited sight into your future. He thrives on assumptions. The more you divulge in casual moments, the more fuel he gathers to derail God's purpose for you. Proverbs 29:11 cautions that fools pour out all their feelings, but the wise guard them closely. Learn the subtle art of silence when it comes to what God has revealed about your path. Don't rush to proclaim unfinished revelations. Mary, the mother of Jesus, exemplifies this perfectly. She held a miraculous promise but kept it close to her heart until the right time. Visionaries know that dreams are fragile, like newborns needing protection and nurturing. Sharing too soon can invite doubt, confusion, and unwanted resistance. Instead of seeking shallow validation, surrender your dreams to quiet prayer. While God may prompt you to confide in a trusted few for guidance, resist the urge to share dreams prematurely. Let them grow in the secret space of faith until the right moment. Master the discipline of wisdom over youthful haste, and you'll safeguard your future with far greater certainty. By withholding constant updates from the enemy about what God has revealed, you create a nurturing space where your dreams can thrive undisturbed. Silence holds both power and protection. As you walk through life, understand that not every vision is meant for immediate sharing. Some are given to you for a time of quiet growth and preparation, to be revealed only when they've matured and can face the weight of the outside world. This thoughtful approach safeguards the sacredness of your divine purpose and enhances the likelihood of its fulfillment when the moment is ripe. Additionally, it's vital to cultivate a circle of trust, people who understand the sacredness of your dreams and will stand by you in prayer. These confidants act as strong pillars, offering support and encouragement when doubt or hardship strikes. They help you preserve the purity of your vision, keeping it protected until it's ready to stand on its own. Alongside this, develop a deep relationship with God, rich in dialogue. Regular prayer and meditation allow His guidance and reassurance to flow, providing the clarity and confidence you need to continue moving forward. Number 2, family matters. The second crucial thing to keep private is family matters. Whether it's issues in marriage, health struggles, financial stress, or conflicts with children, do not expose your family's private life carelessly. Too many people struggle to keep their family matters confidential, and this behavior can shatter a family in moments. Not everything between you and your spouse should be made public, even in times of disagreement. It's wiser to resolve issues at home before allowing the world to weigh in. Most people you share your family problems with have their own, but don't share them with you. So why should you reveal yours to them? It's often said that a problem shared is a problem halved, but that depends on whom you're sharing with. The wrong listener can turn a shared problem into a multiplied one. Proverbs 17 tells us that love covers an offense, and 1 Peter 4:8 says, "Above all, love one another deeply, for love covers a multitude of sins." Resist the urge to overshare on social media or gossip with coworkers and neighbors. Don't give legal ground to those ready to criticize or exploit your vulnerabilities. As the spiritual leader of your family, deal with sensitive matters privately and shield your loved ones from unnecessary scrutiny. Seek guidance only from spiritually mature counselors who honor confidentiality. Consider how Mary could have rushed to complain to her cousin Elizabeth about Joseph's initial reaction to her pregnancy. That family issue required wisdom and discretion. Don't fall into the enemy's trap of growing resentful or bitter toward your family. Avoid slander that poisons how others view your loved ones. Dysfunction within the family is a chance to extend grace and forgiveness. God desires to heal and restore relationships in an atmosphere of love and secrecy, not through exposed drama. Learning to hold back instead of impulsively oversharing ensures that your family remains unified and dignified, aligning with biblical wisdom and allowing true healing and reconciliation. This practice keeps your family a sanctuary of trust, away from prying eyes and harsh judgments. By keeping a low profile on family issues, you protect the emotional and reputational well-being of every member, shielding both children and adults from the harmful effects of public scrutiny. In the grander view, handling these sensitive issues with care benefits not only your family, but also serves as an example to others. It teaches the value of discretion, the importance of resolving conflicts within, and the power of unconditional love and forgiveness. Number 3, your early victories and breakthroughs. A third vital area for God's chosen is mastering the art of keeping initial breakthroughs and victories under wraps. When God blesses us with favor, promotions, or new opportunities, the urge to share can be overwhelming. Yet Proverbs 21:5 reminds us that diligent plans lead to profit, but haste can lead to loss. Your breakthrough is fragile. Wait for God's timing before making it known. Rushing to reveal it may cause you to miss out on the full potential of the promise. When King Saul was anointed, the prophet Samuel advised him in 1 Samuel 10, "Once these signs are fulfilled, do what your hand finds to do because God is with you." He didn't tell him to announce it on social media. It was a sacred secret. David's victory over Goliath came while he was still an unknown warrior. Had he boasted prematurely, his enemies could have struck before he was firmly established. David's silence allowed him to follow God's lead. For instance, if God blesses you with business success early on, resist the temptation to draw attention to it until your foundation is secure. Joseph, too, was wise in not revealing his gifts until he was ready to lead. Prematurely announcing your breakthrough invites spiritual attacks, jealousy, and competition. It is far better to nurture the vine quietly before revealing its fruit. Rooting in quiet maturity confounds those who seek your downfall. Many young entrepreneurs make the mistake of publicizing their early traction before the business is truly stable. Avoid this trap of quick publicity. It only risks destabilizing what is not yet secure. There will be plenty of time for public celebration later. Allow God to grow your success in the quiet before it's revealed. Impatience leads to jealousy and attacks, but waiting on God's timing shields your harvest. Patience not only preserves your achievements but also deepens your character and spiritual growth. As your foundation strengthens, you'll be better equipped to handle the pressures of greater visibility. This process tests your humility and your ability to credit success to God's grace rather than your efforts. Remember, keeping quiet about your early victories isn't hiding your light, but protecting it from being extinguished prematurely. Let your growth be tempered by time and proven by consistent fruit. This ensures that when your victories are shared, they are fully developed and more impactful. Number 4, your financial standing. Bragging about wealth and financial status is a dangerous behavior many fall into. In today's social media age, people are often drawn into pride and showmanship. However, such displays often precede a fall. Proverbs 13:11 warns us, "Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it." The wise know that wealth is built through diligence, not flashy displays. Don't seek validation through showing off luxury purchases, vacations, or status symbols. These are fleeting, and they erode trust in God. Don't measure your worth by temporary riches. Focus instead on spiritual growth and quiet stewardship that leads to lasting prosperity. Resist the temptation to envy those who flaunt wealth. Embrace the quiet dignity of modest living, for necessity often breeds financial progress, while reckless spending weakens stability. Seek God's approval, not others. Keep financial details like income, investments, and inheritances private, even from relatives if possible. Avoid the pitfalls of lawsuits, envy, manipulation, or theft by boasting about money. Trusting God's provision and being grateful for what you have is far more valuable than seeking validation through wealth. Seek first His kingdom, and the rest will follow in its time. Additionally, keep your career moves private. When God opens doors for promotions or new opportunities, avoid sharing too many details on social media. Oversharing makes you vulnerable to envy, sabotage, and unrealistic expectations. Let your work ethic and humility shine instead of constantly posting achievements. As Proverbs 27:2 advises, let another praise you and not your own mouth. Discuss progress with mentors or family, but resist the urge to flaunt every milestone where pride lurks. Divine promotion happens naturally when we focus on God's voice. Keeping your financial and career advancements private doesn't diminish your pride in them. It reflects a deeper understanding of their sacredness. It creates an atmosphere where your success speaks for itself, recognized by its lasting impact rather than fleeting applause. Number 5, your spiritual experiences. God's chosen must guard their spiritual encounters, dreams, visions, prophecies, and divine mysteries. While there are times God calls you to share, many moments are meant only for you. Don't rush to make sacred spiritual experiences into casual conversation. Mary kept the news of her immaculate conception private until the right time. John was told in Revelation 10 not to write down the thundering words he heard. Paul, too, in 2 Corinthians 12, received revelations too profound to be spoken of. Some experiences are like unborn children. They must be nurtured in secret. Revealing them prematurely can cause them to wither. Learn to nurture what God reveals until the right time to share arrives. Avoid turning profound spiritual experiences into sermon illustrations for attention. Keep the Lord's intimate moments sacred. May God give us wisdom to know when to speak and when to remain silent before Him. There is beauty, power, and safety in learning to guard the sacred and protect your peace. So, my friends, if you are among the chosen, there are 5 things you must never reveal or discuss publicly. Maintain a low profile. If you're still here, you're part of a loyal circle of wisdom seekers. Your support allows me to keep creating and sharing enlightening content. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if this resonated with you. I wish you abundance. May today bring blessings beyond measure.